Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So it's day 35 on Frostpunk, and we are waiting for the arrival of the storm here. So we've got discovered a couple of new places in the last mission. So the crash site, the snow burrows, and the deep hollow. And we are, yeah, as I said, we're kind of waiting for the arrival of the storm. So I'm going to go. Just going to go quickly and just have a quick little pause and have a little assess of the situation. So, a bunch of people hungry, 15 people hungry, no one's starving yet. 4 people homeless, which we need to kind of deal with immediately. Resources reasonable. Wood is low actually. Food isn't terrible. I'm quite sure those 15 people were hungry. Maybe they just haven't eaten yet. But let's carry on where we were. So it's always a bit of a struggle for me actually, because I play this in so I kind of play this in batches, this game. I don't need to do that yet, do I? What time is it? It's 16:08. Yeah, so it is actually the off shift, so I need to get people going to the hunters' huts. Yeah, as I was saying, so I play this in I've got to play this in batches, and then so I'll do kind of 2 or 3 or kind of 4 episodes in a go, and then I do actually find it's something that's quite difficult to kind of remember where you are when you kind of return to it. So what I'm tending to do is actually watch watching my own content. So I'm watching my own previous video before I start this. I'm just noticing actually that discontent is coming down really quickly, which is great. I'm going to do my medical stuff, my religious stuff there. Yeah, everything is being done what I can do. The temple is doing what they can do. Let's have a look at this research station that they've just arrived at. So, research station. The door of the research station has been bashed in. There are signs of fighting inside, broken furniture, damaged scientific instrument, and splatters of blood. Ooh. So the search might provide steam cores, wood, and steel. The last discovery. Inside the ransacked station, we found a Tesla audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes, like suns dimming, volcanic ash, could not have caused such cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in Patagonia was an asteroid strike? There's shouting, crashes, and then silence. Numerous tracks lead from the door towards the mountains. Site has discovered cave hideout. So we can take all this resource. I want to keep this scout team mobile actually. I'm not sure that's the right decision yet. So Icebound Dreadnought I think we want to kind of check out. I'm not sure what the deal is with the ice corridor. I mean, that might open something else up. Quite sure why that one is saying it's I've done it, I think. Marvel at the thick slabs of ice that have been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought. Yeah, that one. So for some reason that one is not showing as something I can send. Oh, I mean, yeah. So apparently I've already done that one. I didn't realise I had done that one. Yeah, and I've got to get. I'm really keen to get the additional resource teams or the outpost teams going. So I think I'm going to send these guys just kind of straight on to these extra points here. Because I'm sort of hoping that actually if they exhaust all the options down here, and there might not be any more options. I'm not sure if we're going to open up anything else down here, but I don't think we are. I think that's kind of the end of the map. Then I can go and make these guys an outpost team. Yeah. So let's go back to the city a second. So what are we currently building? Are we building anything? We obviously need more housing. Let's pause that again. I want to keep that pause for a minute. And as I said, coal is reasonable. It's always a matter of when you return to this game. Actually, we don't have anyone sick at the moment, so I don't necessarily need to do that. I have got a bunch of engineers idle anyway. Yeah, when you return to this game, it's kind of remembering kind of what you were doing and how it all works, which is what you always get when you haven't played the game for a while. But it's also just trying to remember what your next step is. So we're at minus 50 at the moment. We know it's going to drop 2 levels there, which I think is going to be minus 70, but then it's going to come up, and we are waiting for the storm. Research beacon. Research is coming up soon. So let's see what we can build in terms of bunkhouses here. And let's have a little look at the temperature overlay for a minute. So I know we had started to work on an area. Was it this? No, these are the medical posts. Those are all hunters' huts. Are they all crewed up? Let's just... No, they're not. Okay. So let's just address that first, because that's going to be our biggest problem here. Factories is idle at the moment. So no one is doing anything in these. No one is collecting coal at the moment anyway. Yeah. Okay, so let's get those guys out of there. And let's get those guys out of there. And obviously I have to remember to recrew that all up. I think actually I've got all of those. So, see, I think I said this in a previous episode as well. Sorry guys if I'm repeating myself here, but so what I've started to kind of learn as a technique for this is to try and zone your things together, because certain things need heating and stuff. So here's obviously somewhere. This is obviously where I'd started working on the upgrade, or the upgrade options for my my housing. So, and I've been warming this area. Hopefully, you end up with a situation where, see, this is kind of awkwardly placed here. So it's tempting to say I should remove that. Perhaps I should remove that actually and move one over there into this area, because we worked out that the hunters' huts don't really seem to need... What's that going to use? Don't seem to need heating. So it's going to use 20 health, 20 wood. So I have got enough to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that first. That's going to be built. And then I'm going to remove this kind of awkward one here. So then once that is removed, so we'll move that on a bit. And this is really critical because the whole heating situation is significantly affected by the way that they're housed. So I really don't need anyone in tents anymore. That's would be a real negative. Is that? So I'm just kind of making sure that I haven't got any tents. These hunters' huts I could move away. They're in good warm positions. They don't necessarily need to be there. Let's have a look at the overlay again. Yeah, so these are good warm positions. I think just from the general heat of the centre there. So that's actually a waste, I believe. So what's my wood situation like? And all of this, really, what I'm doing here is all about preparing for the storm, because we've been warned that storms come in, and obviously we don't want to be cold when the storm comes. So I've got a shrine there, passive effects. I just want to make sure, absolutely sure, that I haven't got any more tents. I think I've got rid of all of them. What's that? That's a hunter's hut, so let's crew that up again. That one should be built soon. So let's put another one out here. That's actually, so that's all the wood we've got, okay. So we have right now got a load of people idle. So let's just speed it up for a second. No one's going to do that. Oh, they are going to do that, okay. So let's go build that, guys. Oh. Getting these lag pauses. I mean, I don't... You have to let me know, guys. I have got... I mean, I've got it set on kind of maximum graphics. And it looks pretty cool, although it's always kind of a bit hazy, because I think that's the kind of the look of the game. Picked up a sick person there. Gravely ill. Let's crew that up. See, I could probably resolve that whole issue, any issue with heating in here, over here, very quickly. But I think what actually happens is that you don't need... Did I just build that in the wrong place? I think I might just wasted some resources there, but I guess I'll know back from the footage. Severe frostbites, that's a new amputee. Alright, so we need to make another leg. I could make 100 wood, 50 coal, so it's beyond the resources that I've got at the moment. That we've got wood coming in, so I could invest actually that return of that wood into a new automaton. We've got freezing people. Why have we got freezing people here? Where's that issue then? I don't see anywhere that looks that bad. I mean, these are cold, very cold out there. What's that? Sawmill. I mean, it doesn't look too bad right here. What's that one? House of Prayer, moderate risk. I think I'm actually going to leave that alone and not worry about it. I want to make sure I'm as prepared as possible for when the storm comes. That does also mean I'm going to need to build, I believe, some more storage wherever that was. Resource depot. So do the resource depots. See, I don't see why that would need heating. Like, can I not just bang this like right out here somewhere? I don't see why it needs workers. It needs workers to... Maybe it does need workers, but we'll find out, I guess. So I'm taking that one out. I'm taking that one out. I need to replace those both with houses. No, sorry, I'm building that one. So I'm going to crew that up as soon as it's built. Do that quickly. Hopefully we'll get some food from that. Here's some more survivors coming in by the looks of it. No, that's a new coal supply. You sort of forget how unrelenting this game is as well. Got a lot of people in treatment. Got quite a few people freezing. What's that one? That's the cookhouse. 5 food rations from 2 raw food. Medical situations going up. I don't need anybody in there at the moment. Ah, yeah, so we needed the new outpost team, didn't we? That's what we were working on. At least 10 citizens must be available, not enough wood. So I've got, at the moment I seem to have got 4 people. Ah, what's that then? 10. So I've got 10 people there now. Oh no, that's the resource depot. Right, night's passing by the looks of it. We must prepare to stand any chance of survival. We are kind of trying to work on it, guys, so that's being dismantled. Scouts have reached the icebound dreadnought. Right, before they do that though, so let's take everybody back out of here. I'm hoping that doesn't, stop them from having collected the resources. Away for 9 hours, up to 20 food. See, I think they're all ready, because if you look, it's already counts it as my raw food. They're all coming back in here. So I think I can do that without any issue being caused there. Still we need people working. We definitely need coal. Oh, we got that maxed out anyway. What's that storage limit reached? Yeah, so we need to get that new resource depot storing coal. I'm pretty sure that's what we need. So the only things that I need empty at the moment are those. Steelworks can be full. That is only idle because of the storage issue. So actually we can staff up some of these then. We can go back to like that. What's that one doing? That's got 2 spare. What's this one doing? That's fine, that's on 24-hour shift by the looks of it. Okay. So I might make this, I think I'll probably make this episode a little bit longer, just because I've chatted quite a lot and not remembered what I was doing. So Icebound Dreadnought, most of the machinery aboard the USS Prometheus has been dismantled and taken away. A massive steam hammer used to split the thickest ice lies broken by the ship's bow. So the search might provide steam cores, wood and steel. Calculating genius. The Dreadnought is stripped of useful machinery, but its hulk contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost here. On the bridge we found a log with Tester's last orders. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard Hephaestus. Take the amputees only if you have prostheses to make them useful. So the site's discovered a wrecked vehicle. So we're going to take those resources as well. So this is a new outpost, potential outpost here for steel. So we have pushed further on. We are pushing out into the Frostland further than I thought we were going to. So we are now getting very far away. This team is getting really far out here. And what have they got on them at the moment? A lot of useful resources. Got wood coming back there. Cave hideout. So there's a food opportunity there. We don't know what these are yet. This team's coming back. So that team's going to go down here and do these. So maybe there is more. Maybe there is quite a lot more than this. I thought we were kind of getting to a point where we'd explored a lot of it, but so we're going to send the scouts to the cave hideout. And let's pop back to the city. So we don't really know. We don't have a countdown to the storm, do we? It's just we're just kind of looming. 43 people in care at the moment. It's such a big problem for me. Such a drain. Gravely can be treated safely and reliably. Alright, so where would we've been building down one kind of wing. Is it this? No, that's all the beds and stuff. So actually we should probably put that back in, shouldn't we? Wherever we'd built that. Made a little space for it. This is warm, isn't it, here? So there's another hunter's hut that I can take out. So I'm actually going to take, I think I'm going to take both of those out. I'm not sure if you get any resources back. Oh, you do salvage some resources. But not as much as you use, I don't think. Yeah, so not far off. 75% of resource you get back by the looks of it. Let's carry that on across there. Okay. So we're trying to get ready for that big cold snap there. So as soon as those are done, I'm going to put a few more huts, more shelters in there. And we are finished on. No, we're not. Technology trees come in. Oh, it's only 21% done. Let's have a look at the law situation. Is there anything we can do new at the moment? House of Healing we've looked at a few times. I don't really feel is a positive. I don't feel like either of these are particularly useful. I mean, that discontent will rise. Small amounts of resources may be recovered. Don't really see that gets you an enormous amount, to be honest. And this feels like it's discontent will rise again. I don't really want to rise discontent unless I have to. New building House of Healing. We have to build a House of Healing. The House of Healing heals people slower than the infirmary. Why do we want that then? Oh, it treats the gravely ill. We have to do something though. As soon as we pass that, we have a task we have to do. Excuse me guys, just clearing my throat there. We did build this, or we passed this law, but we haven't done anything about it. This has actually opened up some new options though. So we can do public house, less discontented, hope will rise slightly, dueling law, discontent will be reduced permanently, sometimes people will be killed in a duel. Okay. I wonder if that means we have to have... I mean, it doesn't seem like there's a negative to that. And it doesn't seem like there's a negative to that either. Hope will rise slightly. Patrons are less discontented. So let's pass the dueling law. Duels are legal. Still got food problems here. I don't understand why. We've got loads of food. Coal's getting a bit scary there. So where was that new... Where's that there? It's being built. Okay, so we've got a lot of things being built at the moment. Yeah, so I need... This is key actually. I do need to get this on coal. Because that means that that place that was struggling to fill this coal thumper. So why am I not getting production from this? Because store limit reached. A store limit reached for coal, basically. We've just built a new stall, so hopefully that will change. Or is it because they're not? Yeah, okay, that was good. So that severe frostbite. Still got homeless people. Okay. So we've taken those out now, cleared that area. So let's build some bunk houses. We're actually gonna build a few here, I think. That's all I can build. 6 hours of coal left. We've got anybody coming with coal soon? An hour and 55 minutes. We've got 800 coal coming in. Okay. But they're still saying they've got storage full, but 671 coal. I don't get it. It's because they're not collecting it quick enough from the... They're not emptying this pile as quickly as we're producing it, by the looks of it. No, they're not. 18.2 an hour, and we're producing 112 an hour. So how do we make that more efficient? We want to make these coal piles more efficient. I wonder if that's because we've got the children collecting it. Let's just have a look at that. That number didn't change there. Workforce will extract 21 an hour, it says at the moment. So let's just test that theory. So that's saying 21 an hour with 15 children. So it's no different whether you have 15 children doing it or 11 engineers and 4 children doing it. So I might as well just give it to the kids to do, because the kids can't do anything else. By the way, I've got this set up. 21 an hour. Let's just double check that. Nominal 21 an hour. 5.6. 8.4. Sure what that number means there. Surely it's the amount they can extract. Coal mining optimization researched. Okay. I wonder what that actually does. So coal mining optimization means coal mines will be 10% more efficient. Okay, good. Good. Right, what else? What have we got in heating at the moment? Steam hub range upgrade. That's gonna. So everything that's left here is gonna cost me significant amounts more coal. But we are overdrive couplings. But we haven't run out of coal recently. I know we're getting close here, but I think we're actually getting to a point where we're producing coal fairly quickly, fairly sustainably. Food is definitely an issue. Let's have a look again. A second. Just pause it for a minute. Yeah, food is getting a little. We've got 14 days worth of rations though. But we've still got people hungry. Don't get that. Why is that? Tons of steam cores. Said we wanted to keep the steam cores because kind of an emergency that we can start pumping out. We can start pumping out some more of the steam hubs. Can I not do that yet? It allows us to research. No, I need wood. So I'd quite like to find out what this does. So let's carry on looking. So I feel like we're moving, apart from the charcoal stuff, which is going to take wood and turn it into coal. We haven't got a lot of wood anyway. We're sort of slightly exhausting this option. Unless we move down that road, which is going to need 100 wood again. And that's going to mean steam coal mine. More scouts. Outpost depot. Fast depot teams. Streamlined. We need to do that, don't we? Stereoscopic lens. Didn't even notice that had popped up over there. Okay, so when we get the 100 wood, we're definitely going to do that. And we're going to wait. We're not going to do anything else until we get that. See if we're getting enough wood in. What are you? What's your issue? Okay, so everybody goes off shift. And so they're full again. Those two places are full again. I don't really understand why that is the case there. Let's crew up our hunters' huts. Make sure we got those full so we get enough food in. So I think these are, I think that percentage there delivers. We've got a reduction in our efficiency there, but I think that's partly to do with the just to do with the people that are in it, and the like people are sick and stuff. So I'm gonna make sure we do that. I just want to make absolutely sure. Oh, I had engineers in there by the looks of it. Yeah. So where have I got? Where have I got workers? There. In the steelworks. So these poor hunters never get any sleep at all. I put them out. They work all day and then I send them out to get food at night. Scouts have returned. Okay, so here's our wood. So 262 wood has just come in. This is great. We are full of wood there, actually, which is. I hope we didn't miss any of that. So we need to do this. Absolutely need to do that. So that's going to be. We've got 13 hours of coal left, but we have coal coming in, don't we? Outpost depot. Okay, so by the looks of it, we can do a new outpost depot team if we make the workers available. We need 10 workers available. So there's some workers in the coal mine. And I'm taking these workers off of the jobs in these places. If you haven't seen me do this before, I'm doing this because basically because they don't work at this time anyway, unless you night shift them. So you might as well use them. So we need. I can actually put another coal team out there by the looks of it. I think we need wood. I feel like wood is becoming an issue. So we're going to send them. I think we're going to send them to Winterhome to establish an outpost team to that. And what was this team doing? So that's a scout team, so they can go out to these spots. I'm wondering if we should have done food there, but I'm not sure. I mean, basically everything is always an issue. Every resource is always an issue. So you're a little bit sort of stuck on that one often. I'm wondering if I should night shift one of these coal spots. Like this. Yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna put that one on night shift and that one on night shift. Oh, I can't. That one's already been on night shift very recently, by the looks of it. What's this? Factory. We don't need anybody doing anything on. Steel's really low as well. Alright, I'm gonna put that on a night shift as well. Ooh, that did a big chunk to my discontent. And what's my automaton at the moment? What's that? One in palliative care. Okay. So my automaton is... What's he doing? He's collecting wood by the looks of it. Yeah, he is. So I actually want him, I think I want him doing steel. Let's get him working in the steel steamworks. Just for the night. What's that got one on? What's that there? It's got one person working in it. What's this? Apathy sets in. Sir, the people you ordered to stay for yet another emergency shift are working very slowly. After so many hours of toil, they've become apathetic. They don't see how we can survive the storm, no matter how well we prepare. Ask the faith heavers to motivate them. Discontent will rise slightly. Let them be. This workplace will operate at 50% efficiency during this emergency shift. I can't afford that. I need them to be motivated. That's the martial law striking in right there. So we're going to move on a little bit further. Let's just keep moving on a bit. And there's that lag spike again. Thank you, game. I just want to see what this does. This looks like it's going to be a big one. It's coming very soon. Temperature's going to drop by 2 levels. Don't know what that was. Scouts have reached the cave hideout. We climbed up to the cave. A low stone wall stands across its entrance. Behind it we can see several men explore. Oh, they've got guns. A few tired men. As we approach the cave, its inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions behind the wall barring the entrance. They are in a bad shape, weak from malnourishment and illness. Sites discovered: the frozen pond and damaged snowcat. Talk to them. The scouts will try to reason with the Americans and convince them to join us, and we'll get 35 workers from that. Or we attack them. I think we're going to talk to them, but I think this is going to have a negative effect. Nothing like small... Oh, it didn't. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor, after expelling him from his city. We buried Tesla's battered body in the cave and are heading home with these poor wretches in tow. Ooh, goodness. 35 of them. They don't seem like great guys. We didn't get a choice there not to return as well. But we are returning with a lot of resources. And we have found further places out. Okay, so that team is moving out there. Okay, let's go back to the city for a minute. 8 hours of coal. So why have I not got a team of these guys doing that? Yeah, no. So why have I not got a team? Oh, you have to literally have them being sent there. I thought I was... I don't understand what's happened there. I thought I had 2 outpost teams active in the city. That's a bit worrying. Target coal mine. This outpost manages more. So I need 10... I thought I'd done this already. I'm really confused by that. It's 2:30 in the morning, so all we needed workers. 10 workers from there. No, that's on a night shift. What's this? Coal mine. No. Where's my workers? Some more workers somewhere. What's this? Faith keepers. No, we need them. Can't take people out of the hunters' huts. That one's only got 4 in it. Okay, where are our workers, guys? What's this? Coal thumper. Okay, that isn't on an emergency shift, so I can do that, and then I can do this, and then why can't I build more? Well, there is a team doing this. This outpost team manages transports from so we've now got 2 teams running that same spot. Yeah, we do. I don't understand why I can't see them in the map then. So I do want this team going here then. I should be able to see both scout teams. I only see one scout team up there. Maximum number of position reached. So has it changed now? This measures the transports from 800 coal arrives every 1 day, 0 hours. So maybe just once you've set it up, it's there, it's done. You don't need to touch it again. Alright, let's carry on a bit. Let's see what this temperature does. Oh, we've got people getting sick there, big time. Was that number going down? Actually, it's going down, isn't it? 6 hours of coal left. Oh dear. And the temperature's about to drop. Crap. Okay. Goodness me. Food situation is terrible. Why is there so little food? Hunters are returning. Oh. Here we go. Okay, so it's stopped at 70, so that's not terrible. So I think we're going to leave that the episode there, guys. Ran a bit longer than usual, but I waffled a lot at the start. So my name's Toves, and this is Frostpunk, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take it easy.